What's going on, guys? Back with another editing reaction review. You guys requested it. I'm bringing it to you guys. Getter Rip and Dip. So I already did Getter Head Splitter. It popped off. Probably one of my best doing videos as of right now. You guys really liked it. So today we're doing Rip and Dip. It's kind of like the sequel to Head Splitter. As always with this series, I recognize editing in the videos. I point you guys to the tutorials that either I've made or other people have made so that you guys can do the same exact things you see in these videos, learn how to become better video editors. Okay, we're starting off right here with Nick Colletti by this bus station. If you don't know who Nick Colletti is, he's big from Vine. He's actually from Pittsburgh, which is where I'm from, so I've known about him for a while. But the first thing that stands out to me, the grain that's on this video, it's very cinematic, and the filming of it is just a tiny bit different than the last one. Also, just a little like Easter egg in the video, they put OWSLA, which is I guess the name of their music group or something. I'm not really sure, but it's on the bus right there, so I noticed that. So he's watching the Head Splitter video right here on his phone. And you can still see that cinematic noise that I was talking about. Like I said, it's very easy to do this. You just have to either get a film emulator, overlay it, or what you can do is just go into Premiere, look up noise, and just drag that onto your clip. So it's a built-in Premiere effect that you can definitely do to make your footage more cinematic like this. So this smoke effect right here, I'm pretty sure what they did is just look up some green screen smoke overlays, and then what they did was just change the opacity a little bit. If not, I have this video called Puya Undecided Review where I talk about this flash van pack that you guys can get for like $15, and it gives you a bunch of all these smoke packs and stuff like that that you could put onto your videos, and then all you'd have to do is just change the opacity. It would look a lot like this. So look up that video, Puya Undecided Max Novak editing tutorial. So also right here you guys can see that they're doing that blind eye effect that I was talking about in the Head Splitter video. So like I said, there's a channel called FilmRide, and if you look up blind eye effect, you can figure out how to do this. They're also overlaying just like a little bit of like a galaxy video and just changing the blending layer and making it very small. I talked about this in the last one. There's this graphic artist called deladeso, and basically what he does is he does all the artwork for all this grime cell stuff, and he did all the animations for the Head Splitter video, and he also did it for this. So you'd probably recognize it if you just saw like those like grime zombie artwork things on the internet, but he did all that, hand drew it. So you guys can tell that the editing for this video goes really well with all the crazy music that's happening, just because like right when the beat drop happens, you know that the editor have like so much freedom to literally throw any like crazy shit that they want in the video, just like super fast, quick, trippy editing stuff. If you look up any of my like trippy music video tutorials, basically most of my tutorials talk about like the crazy effects side of things. Definitely go check them out. But we're gonna keep playing it through and see how the beat drop goes. So right off the bat, it does the same thing with the last Head Splitter video. It just jumps into a bunch of crazy GIFs. So I'll play it real quick. As you can see right here, RGB split GIFs, and then just insane amounts of GIFs just happening super quick. So if you go into Giphy.com, look up trippy GIFs, you can just find a bunch of crazy little trippy videos. You can just put them in there, and that fits the beat drop really, really well. Okay, so right here you're seeing a little bit. So right here you're seeing a little bit of just natural lighting. They're actually trying to put like the green lighting on the face, flashing it, and then you see that transition where it like flicks up, like that film roll transition. You can probably find that on Pond 5. Just look up like film roll or something transition like that. Just look through the transitions. You could definitely find something similar. Looks like. So basically what they're doing right here is they're using the liquify brush in After Effects to stretch out the face like this. Go look up my Young Lean editing tutorial. I talk a lot about how to do this like dragging the face kind of like distortion effect. Basically it's a built-in After Effects liquify effect. So it's not that hard to do. You don't need any plugins or anything like that. And the sound design for that also goes really well just because it's like that stretched out elastic noise. And they're also doing some line animation just to overlay here. And then just some like gridding, just doing some more line animation drawings, shooting out of the glasses also. And then this is probably like seizure warning right here. But some more grime animation that you guys see with the flashing. You'd have to really be like a graphic artist that knows how to animate to do that. Like that's straight like drawing, graphic design, skill work. There's no like just like effect you can really do to create that. And then they've got some steam overlay coming out of the ears right here. And then they just did a little bit of distortion on the face. You can see that they're using that liquify tool again just to like kind of push the features a little bit. Pushing this down, I'm pushing the nose down, and then dragging this down, all just with the liquify brush in After Effects. And then that's just that deladeso grime. That one actually looks really cool. And then just some overlays on the face. And then you could also see they're using the liquify brush to still do that face drooping. So watch the bottom part of his face right here. You can see that they're slowly stretching it down. So what they did was stretch it down and keyframe it, make it really cool looking. So what they're doing is they're adding more overlay right here. You can see every time I play, it just kind of flickers a little bit on the logs, on the water, on the sky. So it was just very light, and then as he falls in the water, a lot of crazy color grade or lighting that they did here. You can tell that at the beginning it was daytime when he fell in, but whenever he's actually in the water, the underwater camera, it was nighttime just because of all the shadows, and then it comes into this cool clip right here. And you can tell that there's like a lumetric hue keyframe. It's just hueing, and it's doing that again, just hue cycling through colors. I'll actually show you guys how to do that hue just in Premiere right here. Basically all you have to do is come over to your lumetri color, go over to color wheels, and then you can just pick a color wheel right here. If you just click over here, if you go up to your effect controls, you'll see that your lumetri stuff came over here. Then what you can do is use these to create keyframes. Click that, say I want it to be green here, go over, say I want it to be blue here, and then say I go over and I want it to be red here. Since that created these three keyframes, whenever I go through, it'll hue just like that. So that's a very simple thing to do just in Premiere, just using your lumetri color keyframing. Right here, the face in the cloud, I'm pretty sure what they did was they actually put on the white makeup onto his face, and then maybe they just put him in front of a green screen, or the person just cropped out his face and was able to put him in a cloud, but it actually looks pretty cool and funny, I think. Just some more of that hue that I was talking about. And then there's like a little bird that shoots out of his mouth. You could probably find like some green screen little bird animation, and it flutters down. I actually might have paid an animator just to be able to do all the specifics of the bird, just because it was facing backwards. So you probably wouldn't be able to find this specific thing online. They probably paid an actual animator just to like do that for them. So the lighting is actually pretty trippy right here, and you can tell that they added a little bit of a crop and just dragged this layer up a little bit, made it blue. You can tell right here. And then, alright, so let me rewind that just to talk about that. Alright, so right here, what they did is, I guess they found an animator to create some like weird graphic of this girl doing the same thing and just kind of like move it around, like ragdoll it basically. And they also just used liquify to like drag it around, make it all crazy, like that. So that's like 3D compositing basically. That's like 3D modeling. Like I said, they really went overboard with the grain, but I think it fits the video a lot better for some reason. Like sometimes when people like overdo that grain, it kind of looks like corny and like it doesn't fit, or it's like trying to be too cinematic. But this like fits really well with that. And that's the end. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. As always, comment any videos that you guys want me to see in the comment section below. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.